I'm just really enamored by like your hat flip situation.
What?
Like it looks like Robin Hood. Like how is half of your how's half of it flipped up and then the other half is like gliding down like that?
Put it on.
No, that's like some level of intention.
No, I do. Just put it on.
You just put it on and let life happen.
Flipped and curled.
See, you flipped and curled with an element of skill.
Focus on it.
And it just sits so perfectly on your glasses rim. Just like, how do you do that?
You're so amazing.
I'm just saying, I could never.
It's an art.
I could never do that.
It's an art.
It's
write a book.
Clearly an art, because
much like your hair design. With these gorgeous colors you have.
Well, yeah, that's an art, and I did not do that. Yeah, my hairstyle.
You had some influence in it. She didn't just pull them out of her back pocket.
No, I showed her a picture.
You showed her a picture. If you purchased the colors first.
I didn't, but seeing that was just a total crapshoot. Like, because I thought I had messed up. So
that's what I'm saying. Welcome to my world.
Oh Lord.
Total crap.
Jessica's here. Says hello, favorites. Hi, Jessica. How are you? Kathy P and AZ said happy Friday Eve. Whack. Bam, you right.
Friday Eve.
Friday Eve. Good morning, Sylvia. Hi, Teresa. Rosalind's here. Says good morning, Whack Bam. Sheila's here. Says good morning, Autumn and Richard. Am I Whack Bam? Good morning, all. Kathy says Richard has swag. That's all. Exactly. Like, how can he do that? That's effortless right there. Gosh, Gigi's here. Said Mr. Good morning, Mr. Miss. How are you doing today? We're doing so great. Cute. Tammy's here. Says happy Friday Eve, Whack Bam. You right. Chris said don't mind me just making yogurt. I'm not going to indulge in that at all. Like in the Instant Pot, I don't like homemade yogurt. The thought of warm yogurt really wigs me out. Like, nope. Oh my God. Gail said, good morning, Autumn Richard. Yes, looking forward to the warm weather. Yeah, this weekend is finna be lit in a lot of different parts of the country. Like 70s.
Seriously?
Yeah. Like, let's look at the weather. Yeah, but the weather. My sister told me to expect some crazy warm weather this week. Yeah, and then a lot of other people mentioned it as well. So, good morning, Dr. Wise. Sheila said Richard Jim would like the hat positioning. Absolutely, because Jim is a hat wearing pro himself. Absolutely. Rashana's here, says Grand Rising, hashtag Whack Fam. How's everyone this Thursday? Doing good.
Rashana reveals.
Let me look at the daily schedule. It's supposed to be 61 today, or 68 today.
Okay.
72 and sunny tomorrow. 74 and sunny on Saturday. 77 and sunny on Sunday. And 77 and partly cloudy on Monday. And then it's supposed to be in the, geez, Louise, it's supposed to be in the 70s and 60s all next week. Wow. I didn't realize it would last that long. That's what she said. But like, whoa, that's crazy. We're going to turn the heat off. Oh, heat's going off.
Back to regular.
Heat is going off.
Look at you getting updated.
I know, right? That's exciting. Good morning, Stacy. JJ's here. Good morning. So yes, Amber told me about the weather, but something fun. You remember I told you I was doing a lot of Amazon reviews this morning? Mm-hmm. So you guys, I fell down an Amazon review wormhole because I logged on to order something off Amazon, and then it was like, review products you've already bought. And I was like, okay, sure. And then I just like I'll review that one. I'll review that one, you know? But see, the thing is, you can't even really trust Amazon reviews anymore because like they're all paid, and you know, like from influencers that are just getting paid to post positive things, you know.
Well, that's why you have to read deep into the reviews.
Yeah,
you can't just read the first 3 or the first 6.
But you know, that's why I even feel some sort of way about leaving an overly positive review, because I'm like, people are going to think this is fake. Like I can't talk about how much I genuinely love a product, because if I read that, I'd be like, oh, that person's definitely getting paid. You know, like it really.
I mean, you just have to be honest.
Yes, Gail said I turned my heat off yesterday. Got to save those dollars. You're right. We're turning ours off today. Mm-hmm. But that being said, though, so Chris, I did log on to Amazon looking for heated gloves, and like Chris was right. Most of them are like ski gloves, big puffy gloves. But I found a pair of like mittens, you know, with the flip off finger tops that have like their plug-in, their USB plug-in, and they're actually just heated gloves made specifically for like typing. Yeah. So basically
somebody would do it.
It's not battery powered or anything like that, but it's like, you know, you can have a little power bank because it's USB.
Yes,
so nice. you just set the little power bank right there, and you're just typing. Like I was just like, oh, that is exactly what I need. And most of the reviews were like, this was really good for my cold office, and I was like, yes. So
you dig deep enough.
Hopefully that works. So yeah, hopefully that works.
Did you order it?
Yes, I did.
Nice.
$13. They were only $13. Also free return. So I don't really have a lot. Like if they don't work, I'm not really out a lot.
Oh, yeah, for $13.
Yeah.
That's a decent.
Jennifer said, "Good morning, Autumn, Richard, Wack, and Wark fam from sunny and cool Florida. It's about to be warm over here." Stacy said, "I bought the $49 Instant Pot on the Walmart Black Friday deals yesterday." Oh, good for you.
Nice.
Dr. Watt said, "I look for Amazon reviews with pictures, especially when it comes to buying clothes." That's true. I don't buy clothes online, so I would never run into that situation. I'm one of those type of people. I just never buy clothes online.
I think I'd have to go then, maybe a t-shirts or something.
No. I just don't buy clothes online.
Like at all?
No.
Okay.
Because I don't really buy clothes,
Well, that's also true.
Fee says, "Morning all, just finished my yoga workout." Oh, awesome. I did my weightlifting again today. My interval was awesome. Good morning, Ari. I was mixing Aaron and Holly. Good morning, Aaron. Good morning, Holly. Says, "Good morning, Wack fam." Chris said, "Done preparing the yogurt." Like, how much yogurt do you make at one time? I can't do it. At 25 pounds of yogurt.
I think he doesn't.
Rashana said, "I'm well, thanks. 3.7 mile wall, then walk, then 12-minute abs. Getting ready to do a 20-minute full body workout before my 10 o'clock meeting." I mean, I couldn't do that many different types of workouts. Like, that's too many ends to me to start over again. Like, if I did a 3.7 mile walk, when that walk came to an end, I wouldn't want to then start a 12-minute ab workout. But even if I did start that ab workout, when that 12-minute workout came to an end, I wouldn't want to start another 20-minute body, workout. Like, geez Louise.
Well, I mean, that's what I used to do with DJs. You take them on, it wasn't 3 miles. It was more like 1.5. But do a little walk, run, to get a break, a nice sweat. You want to get sweat. And then from the sweat, then you go into weight training or your ab training. Yeah. I used to always do that. Yeah, it's like a because walking is so simple. You just yeah, but if it's intense, if you do enough where you're sweating, see, that's what the sun for me, in the cold, it's really hard for me to get a good sweat.
Oh my
freezing off.
I am a cold nature person as well. Keto Dana said, "Good morning, Mr. and Mrs. Weathers and fellow whackers." Hello. Sheila said, "Had a craving yesterday and ate a bowl of Raisin Bran cereal. Need to OMAD today." I would never have a craving for Raisin Bran of all cereal.
That was my mom right there.
No, I cannot.
That was our treat too growing up.
No.
A break from cornflakes or Cheerios.
Jennifer said, "Did you see my note to add the mini pie maker to your store yesterday?" I saw something about that. Send me an email. I can't catch that stuff when it's going in the chat like that. Send me an email with it. But also, don't forget, if you use any link to enter my store, like to enter Amazon, if you use any of my store links to enter Amazon, it still counts. Whatever you purchase does count toward my commission. So it's you don't have to be clicking on the exact same thing that you need to purchase. But if you just go to Amazon through one of my links, then you can just search and do whatever you need to. But thank you so much for that, Jennifer.
That's beautiful, Jennifer.
Good morning, Robin. Let me see. Chris said, "I'm making a gallon at a time before draining."
See, that's perfect. That's a perfect size for his household.
Miriam's here, says, "Morning, Wack fam." Hi, Miriam. We're just talking to Chris about the yogurt that we don't need to hear anymore about.
I think she's on the couch. She's in the kitchen.
Rashana said, "Raisin Bran is good, but Sheila, don't punish yourself." Yeah, exactly. I mean, if OMADing is a punish or a struggle, don't do it. It's not going to matter like that. This one day, whether or not you do that. But if that's how you normally eat, then that's fine.
That's one of those.
Aaron says Dash has a machine that makes a quart at a time. I just still can't make yogurt. I can't do it. No. So, and I don't. But once again, I don't eat enough yogurt for it to matter.
That. I was like, you can make the yogurt, whether or not you eat it.
That's one of those things where it's just wet, just milky and draining and straining. That doesn't seem to be my jam, So that's kind of how I feel about almond milk, adding the water and mixing it. I have to look at the recipes. I don't know how that works.
It's very simple yet complicated.
I know, right? So, oh my God. Okay. So Chris says, fun fact, if you chain smoke yogurt, don't clean the Instant Pot after one batch and immediately make another. You don't need new cultures. It just uses what's left over from the last one. That's not a fun fact. And that's gross. And that is why I don't like that sort of stuff, like bacteria and stuff. I feel the same way about that I feel about like plants. They're just like, they look innocent and stuff like that. But before you know it, you're overtaken. And you never saw it coming. So no.
So this vine thing?
Yes, exactly. Like Dr. Watt said, don't sweat the Raisin Bran. It's fiber. We all need fiber. I know, right? Yeah. See, it's Raisin Bran. That's not even a treat to me. Like I can't even recognize that.
It didn't have a cartoon character on the front. So
yes, exactly. So it can't be that bad.
Okay.
No. I agree.
You're in the wheelhouse of okay.
In the wheelhouse of okay. Exactly. So yesterday was Whack Wednesday. Amber was here. A lot of you guys saw. We talked about Twinergy in our masterclass, and we're still running that giveaway today. Anyone who purchases a ticket to the masterclass up till today at midnight, really, we're drawing a winner for a $25 Amazon gift card. So our masterclass is next Saturday, the 14th, from 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. Eastern. It's all just about tips and strategies to, make the most of your time and be productive and go, to 2021 like full steam ahead. So I'm really, really excited about that. Don't forget, you can purchase your tickets. I'm gonna have to. My husband is just.
You can blank your screen out though.
No. So I went ahead and just put the URL in the chat. Y'all know how I feel. I'm going to be talking about this a lot, you guys. Yes. This is. Honestly, like
sure Amber is going to be running in,
making sure that I do, this is a new phenomenon, a relatively new phenomenon for me, is like advertising and marketing and things like that. Like I'm not the type of person. Normally I'm
share your knowledge.
No, I love sharing my knowledge. No, I'm not the type of person. What I do is like, hey, I just put this out here. If you want it, you can get it. If not, that's okay. Like that's the sort of like marketer I am. Hey, I'm just making this available. If you want it, that's fine. I don't really care, But I have to start being more intentional. Yeah, I have to start being more intentional about asking for, your support and asking for the sale and being like, I would really like for you to come and support me in this way. And I think, and I know that we can provide a lot of value for you. Thank you for your time, So I am going to be talking about it more and like getting more comfortable with that, just because it's going to be necessary.
I think it also focuses your knowledge and your information now. Now you're just not randomly spewing out nuggets of facts all over the place.
Yes.
Now you're focusing on one.
And we're streamlining it and we're organizing it, and we're going to be telling you about it. So
I'm going to be there.
So yeah, that is, no, you're not going to be there for women. Exactly. So no, absolutely not. Mom said, Chris, countdown to s'mores keto chow. Mom, are you going to make it? I'm excited. I am right after this. Actually, I am doing my meal plan for tomorrow, or for next week. So we go grocery shopping on Friday. So I have to meal plan on Thursdays so that I can know what we need from the store.
2.0.
No, it's actually going to be different, because this week I have to, just like last week. Was it last week or 2 weeks ago where I integrated the hamburger best ever sandwich buns? Yeah. This week I have to do the buttery biscuits. So once again, I'm still collabing with Keto Bakes, like in a series of things. So they provided some buttery biscuits that I'm going to make.
Making biscuit sandwich.
No, probably good. But I mean, I was thinking I could make like a breakfast sandwich, like, like eggs, bacon, sausage on a biscuit,
That sounds great to me.
So yeah, I have to figure out. I know, right? So I have to figure out what I'm going to do. But keto chow will definitely be in there, because I'm going to try the s'mores one, and I also want to try like just all the other flavors that we have.
We put a couple other batches in the
exactly. That's exactly what we're going to do.
My natural strawberry.
Don't forget, you can use the link in the description box below of this video to get 10% off your keto chow purchase. So yeah, definitely do that. Yes, and we're going to be having some stuff.
Links are important.
Yes. Dee said intentionable. Exactly. That's what I get when I say words that aren't really words. So yes, that's awesome. I'm out of my comfort zone here, everyone.
I don't think that much.
Yes.
Pretty much comfortable.
Aaron says, I hate that part of advertising. I always feel bad, like I'm asking for people's money. Exactly. That's exactly how I feel. But, you know, Amber helps me. And what I truly have to remind myself is your offering's value, you know? It's not just charity and donation. It's value.
Someone with an advertising minor, you flip the money into the positive. So it's like you're not asking. And if you actually have something to sell, that is the thing to sell.
Yeah.
Like, you're not like, it's not a snake oil. It's like,
yeah, exactly. Yeah, like you're not being deceitful and you're not delivering on what you're promising.
It's like, no, do you want to change? Do you want something that's revolutionary that will rock you out of what you're used to?
Yes.
Come on, let's get on the train together.
Beth said the buttery biscuits are so good. Add some garlic and cheddar cheese. I made mine like that. That sounds good, but I don't like to add things to mixes. Biscuits. That's not true. I don't like to add things to mixes that they didn't already come with. You know, like
that's just every cheddar biscuit.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. I'm not making cheddar biscuits. I'm making buttery biscuits. You know, like, and then I could put.
I think the first time you try something, it is true the best to try.
To try it without altering anything like that. So.
And the second time, garlic and butter, here we come.
Yeah. And cheddar. Yeah. Beth said I should have said for your pleasure. That's how I made mine. Exactly. Mm-hmm. No, not there. Mm-hmm. Like I probably would have skipped over the comment at that point, Beth. Thank you very much.
I'm there, Beth.
So let's see.
The Twinergy is real and it is amazing and incredibly awesome.
Chris said you're adding butter, right? If that's what the instructions say. I mean, they say buttery biscuits, but maybe they already put the buttery portion of that in there. I'm going to go follow the package.
No, I would recommend freezing said butter as well.
No, that's like homemade biscuits.
I mean, that's all biscuits. Every biscuit is always made better with frozen butter. Well, you have to freeze it and then and then rice it. You got to freeze it and rice it. Then them little bits of butter. Are you looking for the pack? Oh my gosh. Ladies and gentlemen, she's gone. She's gone to find these buttery biscuits that she is hell-bent on making. So yes, everybody, I literally just put this on. That's kind of how I do things. I put it, and then I flip it, and then whichever way. Let's see. It just did that just now.
Okay, guys.
Oh, you found them. Yay.
Keto Baked. This is the company. Yeah. These are their buttery biscuits. It says light, buttery, and divine. Pair with soups, top with gravy, or slather keto jam. Yes. Only one net carb. How many biscuits does this make? Good. It makes 8 biscuits. That's good. That means I'll have 2 each day. So you do need 4 tablespoons melted butter, 1/3 cup sour cream, and 2 large eggs.
Sour cream's a game changer.
Although, however, you can see ketobaked.com for dairy-free preparation. So they do have a way to make it dairy-free. That's
awesome. So. For multiple options.
Okay, so... Yeah, it says, but it's melted butter, so it's not freezing butter. It's melted butter.
Well, yeah, no, in the mix, to make the actual biscuit.
Yes. Yes. Keep rounded for fluffiest drop biscuit, or pat down a little, forming sides. Bake for 13 minutes or until golden. It says try adding garlic and cheddar or Monterey Jack, blah, blah, blah. I'm not adding nothing. I likes me a plain biscuit, okay? That then I can add my own butter and jam and stuff like that. So that is pretty much how it goes.
This is this.
Melanie said, hello, Autumn and Richard and Work World. Hello, Melanie. But yeah, so I'm thinking about doing breakfast. So I'll be doing eggs, bacon, sausage, and biscuits.
Yes.
And then I'll see what my meal plan looks like from there. I am doing like the 4-day. Once again, I said I was going to eat every day, but I'm probably not going to do that. I'm definitely not doing that next week. I've decided to push that off till later because I'm still feeling good.
Makes sense to me.
Yes, exactly. Beth said, just another step you didn't ask for. I also put the dry mix in a food processor to make it less grainy. I saw that suggestion on YouTube when baking keto recipes, decrease the grainy feeling. Nope. And then definitely I'm not dirtying up another, like putting this in like a food processor to grind it up even more.
You're not gonna do double work.
So
you're not going to do double work.
Yes.
You make one biscuit and one biscuit's only.
Chris said, speaking of frozen butter, it's been in the 70s all week here. Saturday, it's dropping into the 40s and 30s. Sounds like our warm weather is heading your way. Exactly. I was like, that's pretty much the exact opposite. It's been in the 40s and 50s here. And it's about to hop up to the 70s. I'm so excited about that. So I was
just going to say that.
Yeah. So that's what I'm doing is figuring out
what to add to it.
Yeah, like what to have. The meal is centered around the biscuits.
I love your idea though. The sausage with the breakfast.
Breakfast sandwich sort of situation. I'm the type of person where I like to have enough left over. Like I would like to have enough to make breakfast sandwiches, but then I'd like to have a little bit of eggs just to eat regular. Like I don't want to use all of the sandwiches. You know what I'm saying?
Fried eggs. Like a little disc of fried eggs.
I don't know if I want a fried egg. I would be more likely to scramble the egg.
And put it on a sandwich?
Yeah. Or like make it into like an omelet, like fold the egg and then just place it on a sandwich,
Well, I mean, it's a fried egg, though.
I thought a fried egg is when you don't
scramble.
No, but what happens when you scramble it to pour it into the pan like an omelet? That's not a scrambled egg. That's a fried egg.
I mean, technically, scrambled eggs are scrambled. Scrambled eggs are like smaller and break apart, fall apart easy.
Okay, so then what would you call an omelet? Like an egg sheet?
Omelet normally has stuff in it, like.
Okay, so what about like a sheet of egg that you could fold and put on a sandwich?
Fried egg that you folded.
But see, to me, fried egg means that they're kept separate. That like you just crack the egg and then you fry it. You don't mix it together. Everyone, what would you call that? I don't know.
I don't know either. Now you
Sheila said, "What is a good replacement for flour to make a keto safe gravy?" You have to Google that. I don't make gravy.
What is a what?
A good replacement of flour, like to make a roux or something like that, because you don't want like almond flour.
I think nothing's going to be comparable to flour, so expect something different.
Keto Dana said, "How's weightlifting going so far this month, Richard?"
Yeah, well,
he's secretly lifting weights.
Well, I still need to go back and get my bar. Well, I don't have. We have a bar, but I didn't want to go get yours and then take your weights off and then go get mine.
Yeah, we do need a separate bar.
So I'm going to get that this week 12.
Yeah, so Sheila, Chris kind of says like just like a heavy cream. So brown sausage with some onion and garlic, and then drain it if you want, but then like add some heavy cream until it reduces.
So that's the replacement.
Yeah, like you don't necessarily need a flour.
That's nice. See,
or Dr. Watt says I use unflavored Isopure protein powder in order to make gravy.
Nice.
So, yeah, I really don't.
There you go.
I just don't be making gravy a lot, and
that's who we ask.
I don't want to make gravy for these biscuits. Like I don't want it to be a biscuit and gravy situation. If anything, it would be like a breakfast sandwich situation. So
that's true.
Beth said I feel Richard may be a procrastinator ? Yeah. He waits till the last second to do everything.
You could be on the side.
Vita said xanthan gum or cornstarch or heavy cream. Yeah, maybe not so much the cornstarch, but yeah, the heavy cream and the xanthan gum. Exactly. So
I do have procrastination tendencies.
Yes.
But I mean, when I get into the mode though, I am very focused on what I'm doing.
Once it's like going to the gym. Like, I'll never go for months. Once you finally leave the house and get there, you work hard. But it takes forever to leave the house.
When we used to go, I would be in paradise.
Oh yeah, when we went to the gym,
Richard
would be in the gym, but he'd never say, "I want to go to the gym." It's like, "Oh, we're going to the gym. Okay, well, I'm going to work out." So.
But it's always fun. That's like a roller coaster. Once you get on downhill, it's like you got to get in line and you got to
think about walking and all that effort you have to put
finally in the thing, you're going down. Then it's fun. Why was I here yesterday?
Oh my God. That's how he needs to feel with the things in the basement.
Well,
my weightlifting, on the other hand, is going amazing. I did yet another 45-minute interval today. Very similar exercises to last time, except there were a few variations. Like instead of bicep curls, I did like hammer curls. Instead of tricep push-ups, I did tricep, presses, like with the weight overhead. So I worked a lot of the same groups. It's just I worked them in a different way. Plus, with a lot of exercises, instead of doing pulls, I did flies, which I really, really love because I like the wider range of motion. So normally, instead of doing a shoulder press, today I did a shoulder fly, with a wider range of motion. Yeah. So I liked it.
Very cool.
Yeah, it was great. So. Beth said, I'm battling the need to go back to the gym due to it's getting cold out, but I don't want to increase the Rona exposure. I know, right?
That's what we're all going through, Beth.
Yeah, and
we thought about it ourselves.
Yeah, it just depends on like what times you would go and stuff like that, and how much it really matters. And so that's why I'm really.
Well, everything depends on that.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I am satisfied right now with being able to work out in my house. However, I've also made it a point to accumulate lots of weights and lots of things that make it easy to work out in my house. Is it ideal? No, because like I said, a lot of my favorite machines are at the gym, you know, especially my lower body machines. But right now I'm satisfied with what I'm able to do at home. But there are plenty of people that are back at the gym and they're, you know, taking the risk that comes with it because that's how important it is to them.
And I think some of the newer gyms and stuff like that have apps now where it like tells you how many are in the building.
Yeah, that's what Teal said. No, that's even at the Planet Fitness. Like she has a Planet Fitness app, and it'll tell her like how congested the gym is.
Exactly, so you can plan accordingly for.
And you know, at the same time, they you know, they only have every other machine available and stuff like that. Like in my opinion, it'd be no different than going to the grocery store. Like, you know, with you're having to touch handles, you're having to touch things like that. But you could also get in and out without having to touch that many shared surfaces, you know, and that's what it's all about, in my opinion. If you wear a mask, it's about the shared.
Also, the lung capacity, you're breathing heavier at the gym too.
See, I always think in terms of cardio machines where you can just be by yourself, you know. So like
you can still reach out and like throw a rock at the person next to you.
Yeah, but that's no different than social distancing, like 6 feet away. Yeah. You know,
I'm just saying the only difference is you're exerting. You're like, you're just breathing heavier. Like you're not breathing heavy at the grocery store.
I mean, that's true. It's all up to
I'm just
you.
saying, I mean, that's what I'm thinking. Like, I'm gonna wait a couple more months. You know what I'm talking
Dana said we are in the process of transforming our garage into a mini gym. Going this weekend to look for another shed. We have been buying things for the last 2 months. Awesome. That sounds great.
So you're planning ahead. You're planning ahead.
Yes. Thank you, Beth. I see that. Dana said our newest find was a PowerTech multi-system on the offer up for $800. That was $1,200 savings from buying new. Yeah, see, I'm not that committed to where I want to buy one of those home gym systems just yet. Because, like, when I build my home gym, you know, like, I want a real... Yeah, like they're heavy, and then they take up a lot of space. You can't move them.
You're married to that.
Yeah, I don't really want to do that.
We have to design the gym first before that even comes into play.
Yes. What was I going to say? But they have this thing. Have y'all seen that thing on? There's been commercials. It's kind of like a Peloton, but for weightlifting. It's like a mirror that you can like, you know, screw to your wall, mount on your wall. But it's also like a workout thing.
Have that now.
And then it's like, but the thing is, it has bands, but it auto controls the resistance that you should use. You know, now that's what I thought was pretty cool. No, it definitely wasn't the one that I saw was not Bowflex because I would have remembered.
It does have a mirror now.
See, something like that. See, interesting. Like that.
Everybody's doing the mirror game.
That is something that I would do because it's like flush against the wall, essentially, doesn't take up a lot of space, and you can still get some resistance. So I'm
just scared, like, what if you like fall into it and crack it?
Yeah, that's like, thousands of dollars out the window. Jessica says, yeah, but mask at the gym is optional when working out in Texas. Grocery shop store is not. Yeah, see, I don't know optional masks exactly. I don't know. Like
that's what I'm saying. Like,
I'm not out there like that. Like, so. Yes. Chris said, never buy a clothes rack. I mean, exercise equipment new. Exactly. That is exactly what my exercise equipment would turn into is a clothes rack. A clothes rack. Like just a hanging, a drying rack or something like that.
Perfect exercise equipment. Like for me, it would have to be that machine where like you have the rack put on one side and you have the rowing machine on the other. Like it needs to be one of those. Yeah. That you actually are using those equipment. Like,
exactly.
And that can't be like.
Chris said, I'd still rather have free weights and follow strong lifts 5x5. Exactly. No resistance bands for me. Yeah, I don't really like resistance bands either, just because of the suspense. I don't like the tension and the pulling. But, you know, it's mostly for travel or just the resistance bands. Yeah, because resistance bands don't weigh anything.
About the
no. Or if I get bored, like, you know, do you know how like every so often, maybe like 3 times a year, I'm just like, I really want to start using resistance bands, you know? And then I do it once and I'm like, well, hated that. And then I go back to lifting weights. And then like 3 months later, I'm like, you know what? I should try resistance bands. I mean, I have resistance bands. That's pretty much why. Like that's the only reason why.
Every 4 months she forgets she has resistance bands.
Exactly. Chris said, Dana said the PowerTech multi-system is kind of compact and has lots of different options. You should look it up. I will look up this PowerTech system.
I'm definitely a free weights person.
Yes, me too.
Free weights. That resistance is
yes. Melissa said, morning whack fam. It's tonal that you were referring to. Yes, TONAL, tonal. I remember because I thought it sounded like tidal. And I was just like the music, but yes, it is definitely tonal. The name of the company that sells that mirror.
The original mirror. There's a bunch of copycats now.
Yeah.
Tonal better have.
Dana said PowerTech isn't a pulley system. You use plates for all the exercises. Interesting.
Nice.
Yes.
I can deal with that.
Dr. White said my gym just reopened Monday and I'm still not going. All my workers are at home YouTube videos or all my workouts are at home YouTube videos or previous challenges. Exactly. Like that is good enough for me. Yeah, like that is good enough for me.
Until 21.
Yeah, like it suffices. But for other people, I know they've just been like itching to get back to the gym.
You don't have anything at home to actually.
Exactly, it's a lot different.
That makes perfect sense.
Okay, I just Googled PowerTech. I'm just looking at all the different.
I mean, that's just the standard stuff they have at the gyms.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. That looks nice.
Yeah. It's all standard equipment.
Yes, I know. Yeah. Oh, with the plates, I see it, but see, that's still too big. Yeah, I mean, this looks really neat and cool, but
it's like the official stuff
that they have at the gym. Yeah. See, no, I would need a much larger space for that. You know, I could make it compact, but I just personally don't like to work out in compact spaces. I don't
either. I think so as well.
Yes,
that's the whole redesigned everything for that happens.
Yes, and so I need a much larger.
I mean, space. But I think for what we got a decent amount. We just need a couple more things.
Like what?
I mean, like I said, my bar for my bench.
You definitely would need a bar.
Just easier. I think I'm gonna switch out the dumbbells you have under the shelf.
Yeah, I never use those, so those could be yours. Yep, exactly.
Just other stuff. Some knick-knack.
Little knick-knack paddywhacks here and there because we do have a majority of the stuff that we need.
Exactly.
So, okay.
We're perfectly fine, man.
Yes. So yesterday was a fasting day, but like I talked about on #Whack Wednesday, I had some coffee just because I was freezing and I wanted to warm up. And it did work.
Twinergy night.
It was Twinergy night on Whack Wednesday.
It was really intense.
It was.
You burned calories just sitting there, girl.
My husband is so extra.
That's how intense it was.
No, okay.
Were you not here?
So I stepped on the scale this morning and yesterday. Don't forget, I did my body combat. Yeah. So today I stepped on the scale. I was glad to see 177.8. That was minus 3.6. Is that? Did you do a spit take?
That is amazing.
Oh my god!
You see what I'm talking about? All of that. Pizza Hut finally came up out.
Oh my gosh.
It was lodged in there.
But it evacuated. I was like, what's the word that you use? And I'm just like, no.
We're all made to evacuate.
Chris said, I'm wearing the white Cheeto cow shirt today. The hits just keep coming. Yes, you see, I tried to get a color that kind of matched your guys' brand colors as well. God. So I'm so glad that the shirts, they just look great on you. If I say so myself. Thank you so much. Yes, D says, woo, back in the 170s. You right. So I am just going to continue to just keep walking that thing down. Exactly. But I mean, this
taco trade is doing you right.
Yeah, this happens, 177.8. I was probably like that 2 weeks ago, no matter what, So I am getting back to life, back to reality.
Literally trace it back to a certain 2-day dishes.
Yes, exactly. And look what happens when you just go back to eating regularly. Your body just bounces back. So that's how I make it sustainable for myself. It's just, you can't make everything such a big deal. It's like I teeter on the line with like, don't make it a big deal, but also don't kid yourself and think that you can be inconsistent, So it's like Sheila, she had a bowl of Raisin Bran, in the grand scheme of things, that's not a big deal. But at the same time, don't kid yourself into thinking you can have like Raisin Bran every day and it not start to creep in and affect things, you know?
Yes.
So if it's truly kept, you know, if you're truly being consistent and then you have those few off days, they're not a big deal.
Raisin Brans happen.
But yeah, brand happens. You know what I'm talking about? But, you know, you also have to just be consistent. And so that's what I'm saying. So
hold yourself accountable.
Yes, Sheila said, back to life, back to reality. Exactly. Dana said, what happened to putting your goal weight at the top and your lowest weight? Now, you know what? My lowest weight is a good idea. My goal weight, I took down because
we had that discussion.
Yeah, it was a long time ago, but I just, like, my goal weight was very arbitrary. Like,
you finally realized that.
Yeah, like it was just like 165, but why? Because as soon as I get to 165, like I have not accomplished anything that I want to stay at, you know, like I could already tell because my lowest weight, I'm pretty sure was 168.8. So, you know, essentially what I was saying is if I just lose 3 more pounds, I'll have the body I want. And I could already tell in 168.8, that was not the case, you know? And so it really became more about, I just want to like the way that I look and have my body, you know, look and feel the best that it is. And that is not associated to a particular weight, you know? Exactly. Now, putting my lowest weight, it was either 168.8 or 168.2, something like that. Either way, but I can keep that up here to kind of see, you know, the variance for my lowest this year. But I realized I don't really have a goal weight, like 165, like the weight doesn't matter. Yes. I can generally tell that between 160 and 180, well, really not 175, I would say. That's where I start to be okay with how my body looks. I want it to always, I want to improve, but you know, it's just like, why? Like, what number am I shooting for no reason?
Nice.
So, you know,
I love that.
So,
I had an epiphany.
Yeah, exactly. So that's why I don't have like a goal weight anymore. So Dr. Y said, yeah, I just received a work email that I won a trivia question. What was the question? The manager knows that I'm keto. She called to find out what keto snacks I like. Ooh, Blue Diamond almonds all day. Ooh, what Blabber almonds? Like I would get the habanero or the roasted salted. You know.
Okay.
So yes, there's my lowest weight right there, I think. But it's really, once again, it's just about the consistency and it's about liking the actions that I'm taking every day, you know? And so that's where I am right now. Yeah.
Look at you.
I know, right?
So impressed.
Growth.
I think that's energy effect right there.
Oh my gosh. You can't just arbitrarily say the word.
Yes, I can.
Oh my gosh.
And you not know how impressed I am.
Oh my goodness. Smokehouse or salt and vinegar. Oh my gosh, you lost me at salt and vinegar, but the smokehouse ones are really good. So
they are pretty good.
Yeah, they're decent. See, now that's probably where I use the word decent.
You agree with me on something?
No. Because decent is like regular.
It's what I said.
But I don't want to be regular. Good morning, Eve. How are you doing? So
Yes. I'm the live favorite.
You cannot name yourself the live favorite. Mom said I was off for a few. I'm back. What did I miss? Repeat everything. Absolutely not. I don't know if you saw my weight, Mom. I'm back in the 170s, so I am excited about that. Other than that, nothing. Just exercising, lifting weights, doing well. And Mom said, Richard, only on your side of the screen. No, you can't split the screen.
I'll take that.
You can't don yourself live favorite.
I will take
These
that.
rules
After
are broken.
Being proven right 2 days later.
No, exactly. So Dee said your habanero is our zesty barbecue. Really? It's the same flavor, you think? See, in my opinion, barbecue and habanero are just like 2 completely different types of flavor and heat, but that's interesting.
Habanero and barbecue.
I know, exactly, but I wouldn't substitute one name for another. Yes. Maybe if it was habanero barbecue, that would make things, but zesty barbecue though, I do like the word zesty. Okay, well, I got a lot of work to do today and we are getting ready, you know, for the masterclass. I will not stop mentioning it, you guys. Thank you so much for everyone that's bought tickets, and I'll still be encouraging everyone to buy tickets right up until the last day, which is, you know, next Saturday. Exactly. Thank you guys so much for your support. Tonight is football. I'm very excited about that. I forgot that tonight was football. So definitely going to be working today so that I can relax tonight.
There we go.
But everyone have a good day, and we'll talk to you. Oh, also, I posted a full day of eating, so go over to Watch Autumn Keto and watch that. More taco train. Have a good day, and we'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye.
Bye. You are so cute.
Shut up.
Mwah.